Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the July 3rd weekly wrap-up. I am your District 4 Commissioner and Presiding Officer, Shakira Johnson. Just wanted to, again, get on here like I've been doing recently and do a quick wrap-up from the week. This week, I really want to highlight, last Saturday, we had our second annual Shakira's Cookout full steam ahead back to school event. It was a huge success. So I wanted to take the time to get on here and say thank you. First, want to thank my Chief of Staff, Alicia Brooks, who put in an amazing amount of hours to make sure this was a huge success. Cannot do this event or anything that I do out of my District 4 office without her help and guidance. She is a driving force and a huge help and supporter for everything we're doing in DeKalb County and in District 4. So big thank you to her. Thank you to Carrie Cordes and Hayden Clark, who are also on my team, and all the hard work that they do every day to help District 4 be a success and get this communications out to you guys. But also really want to highlight and thank our partners, specifically our Parks and Rec team at East Central Senior and Community Center. They're an amazing team. They really step up every year and help us with this. And then also our Human Services, but also specifically our Youth Services Division, who help plan this as well. So they're there with us every step of the way, planning and helping us make sure that this event is a success. But we had a lot of other partners too. We had police, we had fire, Claritel was there, our court clerk stopped by, a state representative, Viola Davis, she stopped by. We had Bits Flying School, Mosaic Health, Michi Ice. We had 100 Black Men doing the grilling for us. So I can't name them all. DeKalb Public Health, the school board, school system was there. Just so many amazing and great things. We had hands-on activities from Kids Codes Corner, Kids Next Code, where kids were able to code and operate a robot. We even had Bits Flying, had some hands-on activity. We made name tags and just really a lot of fun. So for those who don't know why we called it Full Steam Ahead, STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math. So as an engineer, it's really important for me to be giving back to the next generation of engineers or scientists. And STEAM-related activities is one way to do that. It's a way to get kids interested in STEAM-related careers and give them hands-on opportunities at these type of events to experience things, maybe spark a passion and something that they can maybe do in their future careers. So we were also giving out STEM kits. We had vendors who were giving out back to school supplies. We had a teacher's corner. So we had a live DJ. Two young men were an amazing DJ team. So again, just really wanted to take the opportunity to say thank you. I know my name may be on it, but I can't do all of this without the support of our partners and our sponsors. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. And we're already planning for the third annual. We will stay with this theme focus and try and get more hands-on activities available for the children and for the parents. We also had free haircuts. So we just have so many things. It's hard to list them all in this short amount of time and for me to remember everything. But again, thank you so much. It was a huge success. We did not have a meeting this past week. It was a fifth Tuesday, so we don't meet on when there's a fifth Tuesday in the month. So we had a little bit of a break this week. But I do want to mention that our cooling centers are open. I think there's a flyer that I might be able to post. If not, we will post it on the Facebook page and Instagram page. But we are in a heat wave. Everybody is well aware of how hot it has been. So please visit our day shelter or any of our cooling centers and cool off and reach out if you guys need any help with that. It's really important that even if you're unhoused or not unhoused, maybe you don't have air conditioning, maybe you don't have fans at home, and maybe you just need some respite from the heat during the day, please go visit a cooling center. They are open to the public. They are free. you can get water, you can get into the cool air, and just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And then also briefly want to mention that we have two more meetings coming up. We have a voting meeting on Tuesday, July 7th. I've talked about that one. That will be our final public hearing on the millage rate, proposed millage rate increase. And we should also be voting on the increases to the stormwater utility fee as well as the solid waste fee. Again, that is July 7th, so that's this next Tuesday. The public hearing will start about 10 o'clock. And then we have another voting meeting the following week, July 14th, and then we are on recess. So after July 14th, we will not meet again until August 11th. So we decided this year to take a little bit of a recess and give us the opportunity to take a break, take a breather, and kind of reset. So we will be, again, on recess from after July 14th. We will not meet again until August 11th. So I'll have a couple more weekly wrap-ups, but I won't be posting while we're on recess. I don't think. I might miss it. I might still post, but I may not post while we're on recess. But wanted to start putting that in top of mind for everybody. And then when we're back in August, we'll be going like normal with our normal voting schedule. And we're also planning in late August to have a joint retreat between the Board of Commissioners and Madam CEO to talk about and work on legislative priorities for 2027. So legislative priorities are those things that we want to take forward to either our state legislators or even our federal legislators that will help us here in DeKalb County, or maybe something that starts with helping us here in DeKalb but may have a broader impact. So we'll be having a joint retreat, looking forward to that. So those are kind of things that are coming up. I wanted to mention those. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in as we are starting the 4th of July holiday. It is our 250th anniversary as a country, which is a really, really big thing. You know, we just had our Juneteenth, which to me really symbolizes freedom in America, but July 4th, of course, is our Independence Day when we got our independence from Great Britain. So as we're as I'm thinking about July 4th and what that means, I know for me, it means keeping my head down and keep doing the work that I'm doing. I saw a quote earlier, I don't know who it's attributed to, but it says, democracy is not something you have, it's something you do and endeavor to keep. Happy 250th America. So to me, that is very valid and true. Democracy is an active concept. It's something you work towards every day. It's something you show up for every day. So when I'm making my weekly wrap-ups, when I'm attending a meeting, when I'm out in the community, that's all part of me personally being active and making sure our democracy is still alive, and that the hope our founding fathers have will be achieved. We've come a long way. I personally don't think we're completely there, but it's one of those things that's always a work in progress. So we all have our part to play in what shapes democracy here in America, and we all do that part, whether it's going to work, whether it's voting, hopefully everyone's voting, whether it's tuning into meetings. We all have a way to participate in democracy and make the hope that our founding fathers had when they created this country, having that dream actually come alive and having that hope come to fruition. So again, I hope everyone has a really fruitful, happy, and joyous 4th of July. Please stay safe. Enjoy fireworks safely. Want to make sure everyone has all their body parts come the next day. So again, happy 4th of July, everybody. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.